Hi, Fayette County, Georgia homeowners. How is the current real estate market affecting your equity? I'm Daphne Bousquet with eXp Realty, and in this January market update, you will get all the details. Let's dive in. The current real estate market is heavily influenced by interest rates. When the mortgage rates shot up last year by more than 3%, the market cooled off in a hurry. All of a sudden, those buyers that were looking at $500,000 homes and were qualified for those homes in January, by November, their purchasing power was cut by about 30%. That is a huge reduction. So the demand for homes dropped all of a sudden. But of course, this is all relative. There was such a buying frenzy over the last 2 years that any house, regardless of condition, was getting multiple offers and going way over asking price. Yeah, that's over. But that doesn't mean that there are no buyers and that there are no multiple offer situations. There are. In fact, my buyers just beat out 3 other offers for a house. Yay! So let's dig in a little deeper into what happened in January. We had 109 homes come on the market. That is about 1% less than in December of 2022 and 21% less than in January of 2022. In addition, we had 110 homes go under contract. That is 16% more than in December, but down 31% from January of last year. Big difference. But again, I have to remind you that last year was not normal and not sustainable. So it's no surprise that this is lower than in 2022. But where we really see the effect of the higher interest rates of November and December is in the amount of homes sold. Only 84 homes sold in January, and that is definitely lower than we've seen in quite some time. January is always a little slower in the amount of homes sold than other times of the year, but the last time that this few homes were sold was in January of 2019, when only 78 homes sold. The 84 homes that sold in January was down 42.5% from December and 24% from January of last year. So this is what they mean when you see the headlines that the real estate market has slowed down. But a crash? Let's look at home values in January. The average sales price in Fayette County was $526,924. That was only 0.2% lower than in December and up 13% from January of 2022. However, the home sold for 2.7% under the list price. Again, this indicates a return to more normal times when homes were sitting on the market longer and buyers had more negotiating power. The median sales price in January was $453,772, down 7% over December and up 10.5% over January of 2022. And again, this is a big difference. This is even down almost 2% over the entire year of 2022. But again, this is January, and I see this more of a blip rather than a trend. Over the years, January and February have always had the lowest median sales price of the year before the spring market hits and prices rise again. So where do I think the market is going in the coming months? Definitely not crashing. If you are a homeowner, your equity is not in jeopardy. And here's some more good news. Interest rates seem to be stabilizing. They even dropped under 6% for a little while, and that created a surge in buyers. Currently, they are in the low 6s. As long as they remain stable and drop below 6% again at some point, I believe buyer demand will remain strong. More problematic is housing affordability and the lack of inventory. As long as there are not enough homes on the market, we'll continue to see upward pressure on home values. And while this is good for homeowners and sellers, it means that there are fewer first-time home buyers that can afford to buy a house. Especially here in Fayette County, it is hard to find a good house to buy under $300,000. Currently, there are fewer than 200 homes on the market in Fayette County, which is ridiculously low. Almost half of what we had pre-pandemic. And this is not unique to Fayette County alone. This is how many homes we are short nationally, according to these companies. And this is how the housing inventory compares to previous years. Now note that the red bars are from right before the housing collapse from 2007 to 2010. Obviously, we are nowhere near that, and it also doesn't look like we're going to get there anytime soon. Indeed, we need more homes on the market, and according to Adetta Cushy, chief economist at First American, the housing markets remains fundamentally underbuilt, and as demand rises, it will be important to boost supply in order for price growth to continue to adjust to a more sustainable level. While builders can't make existing homeowners move, they can add more new homes to the stock. Now, in neighboring Coweta, there are a lot of new construction projects on the way, and new neighborhoods are being built. Here in Fayette, we see a lot less of that. There are some new construction neighborhoods, but it is hard to find anything under $500,000. Most new construction projects in Fayette are substantially higher than that. They're more luxury properties geared to existing homeowners who are moving up. In contrast, Coweta has about the same amount of new construction homes for sale that Fayette County has for sale in total. And many of those homes are under $400,000, so a lot more affordable for first-time home buyers. Now, how does this current market affect the equity position of Fayette County, Georgia homeowners? As long as we have so few homes on the market, prices will continue to stay strong and your equity will continue to rise. If you're thinking of moving up or right-sizing your current home, schedule a time to chat on my calendar at talkwithdaphne.com for a no obligation consultation. I'm happy to answer any questions you may have and see how we can help you reach your real estate goals.